The one I'm going to show you real quick is, I won't tell you where we're at, but this property over here is actually a property I bought. You might have seen it in some other videos. I paid $875,000 for this property, and this is actually where my mum lives. I bought her a house prior to this. She was living in housing commission. I obviously, moved out, lived with my family, etc. But she was still stuck in that really rough, bad environment in Wilmot, which would, just terrible location, really like a rough area where I pretty much grew up. So I bought her this house. I paid $875,000 for this. We're in like a estate right now where you've got a lot of townhouses. I don't know if you can see the ones next door over there. You've got like a bunch of townhouses and the ones behind me here. If you can see the ones behind me right over there, you can see townhouses, like 2-story townhouse styles. Very similar to all the townhouses in Queensland that I bought for myself and for clients, but you've got a bunch of townhouses. So this estate basically usually has a lot of townhouses. You can see the ones behind the property either also like townhouses. The one that I bought for my mum was basically a single level house, freestanding, and it's not connected to another property. So it's arguably worth way more than the other ones. I paid $875. A similar style like this, which is a freestanding house, they're on small blocks, like they're only on like 330 square meter blocks, but we're in inner west of Sydney. So stuff's expensive no matter what you buy. Like I paid $875 for this. I actually, funny enough, bought this over the phone. I didn't even expect it. I just looked at the photos on realestate.com, and it was either between this property and like a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom unit in a big block that I was going to buy my mum, and I wanted to be closer to family, and I wanted, her to be around to watch the kids and all that kind of stuff, free babysitting. But and basically to do that for her to like give back, etc. It was either between a unit and this property. These are very rare to come up in this particular spot because normally you got 2 stories, and I'm like, my mum's like 70 years old, so don't want her to have to go up and down stairs. So like, especially when you're looking for a rental, I've always noticed that ground floor properties are usually easy to rent. Not to say that a townhouse that is 2 stories is hard to rent, but you'll have another type of demographic that may be like a 50-year-old, a 60-year-old, a 70-year-old, someone with their, grandparents or whatever it is in that property. They like having no stairs. You pay a premium for that generally. One just sold around the corner for $1,050,000. So this one wasn't about making money. I'm not getting rental income from this property. Literally, I'm just paying it all off basically myself for my mum. She doesn't pay rent, she doesn't pay any of that kind of stuff. I pay the council rates, the repairs, all that stuff. But thankfully I've been able to do that because I've started buying properties at the age of 18 and been obsessed with it, as you know. But yeah, that property now would be worth $1,050,000, maybe even 1.1. If we drive by this way so you can have a closer look, like it's not even that like pretty. Sydney where we live, and yeah, Sydney's just a very expensive market. So unfortunately for everyone that living in Sydney, you've got to basically work with the cards that you've been given.